I mean, it was a wonderful lecture. Sir, I mean, we learned a lot. And also, we are all learning AI now. That is what it is. And also, when you come to the legal implications, right now, I think in India, we don't have any regulations regarding the AI. I mean, not in the form of an act. Yeah, 23 it is there, but there are two issues which I want to. One is, India does not yet have any standalone AI law so far. That is my understanding. In the year 1980, NITI Aayog has come up with what is known as National Strategy on AI. Yes. And a subcommittee has been formed also in the Ministry of Information Technology, and also to evolve about how we should go about it. But at least, I mean, as Mr. Malayadri has mentioned, we have Digital Personal Data Protection Act 2023. That is there. It regulates the digital personal data processing, data fiduciary obligations, consent, breach penalties, and data protection board. And of course, 2007 Puttaswamy Gowda judgment is there. Yes. It is a 9-bench judgment by the Supreme Court. It talked extensively about the privacy of the information. I mean, it talked privacy is part of Article 21, that is right to life. Because living right to life is one thing and living with dignity is another thing. That's what Supreme Court has made a clear distinction. It says living means not just mere living, it should be living with lot of dignity, which includes the privacy. So that's where a lot of issues are coming up regarding the Aadhaar disclosure. That is one thing. Because as he was mentioning about Aadhaar, the data of Aadhaar. That's why I tell many people, never give your Aadhaar when you check in a hotel. Never give your Aadhaar card when you check in a hotel. I always give my voter identity card when I check into a hotel. Because what happens is, the moment you present your identity, they take a Xerox copy and they give it back to you. So the Xerox copy is maintained by the hotel. And you check in and finally you check out, but still that data is with the hotel people. So there are people who are ready to buy that data. So they collect all your Aadhaar cards, and your Aadhaar card is in the market now. Now what I do, if I am a scammer, what I do is, I purchase a SIM card based on your Aadhaar card. So my SIM card is on your Aadhaar, and I do all sorts of things, and finally I get caught. But when they verify the SIM card, finally your Aadhaar details are going to come, and you are going to get into the process. So as he was mentioning, ultimately artificial intelligence is the data which is provided by you, and it collates, and finally it gives something. Because it cannot create its own data. Data is being provided by us. So what type of data you are providing, that is going to be very, very important. So if you want to have privacy, you also need to protect your privacy also. So if you want to know how many of SIM cards in the country are there on your Aadhaar card, you can go to Sanchar.net and you can find out. Go to the Sanchar.net website and there is a provision that is available. What you do is, you put your Aadhaar number there, then it gives you how many SIM cards in the country are there based on your Aadhaar. So that is where we ourselves are surrendering our privacy to the market. So you need to be extremely careful. And also, which data you are going to share, that is also extremely important. Most of the people, we don't put any virus protection device in our computers also, because we say it is quite expensive. So I always, even in my cell phone or even in my PC or even in my laptop, I always have an antivirus software I always keep. I don't know how far this antivirus can be believed, whether it is going to take the data from my thing, but on the face of it I believe it and I load it. So be extremely careful when you share your personal data. And we keep on uploading our photos and everything onto the Facebook. I tell you one thing that has happened in Mumbai. One person, every 2 minutes he uploads something onto his Facebook account. Once he said, we are all going to New Zealand for a 1 week trip. So he, along with his family details, he has posted. After reaching the airport, he has posted again a picture. After getting into the flight, he posted. After landing there, he posted. So a fellow is following his Facebook account. So he was very confident that this man is out of Mumbai for 1 week. He comfortably broke into his house. He was there in his house for 1 week. He enjoyed, he cooked there, and he enjoyed everything. And again that man, when he started from New Zealand, he said, yes, again we have got into the flight, again Facebook. So this man packed everything in the house and he left. So this is what is your information, what you are sharing. Be careful. There are so many people who are trying to sneak into your data. And also especially believing on the artificial intelligence. I will talk you 2 minutes I will tell you something on cyber murder. I don't know how many of you have heard about it. Because nowadays most of the things are computerized. Most of the things are digitized. If you go to US, the doctor dictates the prescription. So the prescription gets into the digital form and it gets to the pharmacist. So when you go to the pharmacist, he is going to give you all these medicines which he has prescribed. One cyber criminal, he entered into the system. The doctor did not prescribe insulin to this patient, but he put insulin into the prescription. So the thing was dispensed by the dispenser and finally he got an insulin shot. So finally he succumbed. Again the cyber intruder, he entered into the system and removed this insulin from the prescription. So, this is what is going to